Hello, my name is Diego Saglia. I teach English literature at the University of Parma, and I'm currently the director of Italy's Inter-University Centre for the Study of Romanticism. I'm also involved with the newly opened Byron Museum at Ravenna, and I'm also co-vice president of the Italian Byron Society. Lately, my research has been involved quite a lot with Byron, especially because of the bicentenary that we celebrated last year in 2024. I've been working on Byron and Ravenna. I've been working on the topic of Byron and Spain, which has always been one of my main interests. I've also published recently a piece on Byron and his foreign library for a book that's just come out entitled Byron and Translation. And I've also just published an essay on Byron, Things and Objects for Studies in English Literature, 1500-1900. And for my plenary at the conference in Pisa, I have intended to focus on a topic which is very close to this intersection of materiality and immateriality. And in particular, during the plenary, I would like to explore together with you the topic of Byron's absent presences and the power and the fascination that they exerted at the time and that they continue to exert. So the aim really would be to look together at how Byron's re-emergences, reapparitions, let's call them, are actually rooted in and they stem from this poetics of absent presence, which can be found in his works. So at the moment, I am looking into perhaps some marginal texts or texts that are not always at the center of our Byronic studies, such as the unfinished tale Augustus Darvel, and in particular its conclusion, which is also not a conclusion, or the presence of spectralities and ghostliness in his Turkish tales, in his Oriental tales, but also in the conclusion, which is also not a conclusion, to Don Juan. So my aim will be that of reflecting how these absent presences have the power, as Jacques Derrida says, to dislocate, displace, and refer beyond themselves. And in doing so, I think they actually set the scene for those continuous returns of Byron, his works, his myth, and his legend, especially in the culture of the 20th and 21st centuries, in those rewritings and remediations, which I think most of us will be working with for our conference.